Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your fucking mouth! Hey, come on, Dad, just... Oh,
In this creepy little town, every single night, the monsters always dress themselves up like people, but they can never step inside a house, so they have to trick the locals to make them open the door on their own.
I'm so lonely.
So right before night hits, the sheriff rings that little bell in his hand. He tells everyone to hurry home and lock down every door and window. Right then, the waitress at the diner starts pushing everyone out. But nobody complains, because once the sun drops, this town goes straight into nightmare mode. Once the sheriff makes sure the streets are empty, he bolts right back to the station. The sunlight on the horizon slowly fades. A wife is still standing at her doorway, nervously waiting for her husband to come home. The sky gets darker and darker. She shuts the doors and windows with no choice left, and checks every window one by one. Meanwhile, a little girl is praying in her room. Suddenly, she hears her grandma speaking. She pulls open the curtain, but that is not her real grandma. But the thing keeps begging the girl, and the innocent kid finally opens the window, when her mom sees it and screams for her to stop. The next day, a drunk Frank stumbles out of the bar and staggers his way back home. Soon he notices his neighbors all gathered outside his house. Frank suddenly feels something is very wrong. Then the sheriff storms out of the house furious.
What I tell you, Frank? You got kids, you nail the window shut. You nail the motherfucking window shut, Frank!
And slaps him across the face, then drags him straight upstairs. Frank instantly realizes what happened and lets out a desperate scream. The sheriff drags him into the bedroom. The cozy room is already soaked in blood. Frank feels like the whole world just collapsed into darkness. He cries out in regret, but nothing can change now. This is the dark secret of this town. When night falls, the monsters in the woods turn into human form to lure people into opening their doors. Once they succeed, they reveal what they really are. The only thing people can do is lock up before it gets dark to keep the monsters out.